Hey, okay, right. What I thought I'd do is very quickly show you a new feature on Fusion 360, which is Emboss, and show you how good it is and also some of its limitations. So what Emboss allows you to do is to create, take any kind of sketch or image and actually lay it on top of a surface, which is great for us if we're doing things like domes and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm just going to revolve a quick angled dome like that. I'll show you three shapes, and I'll show you what it can do and also what its limitations are. So the first shape is an angled dome. The second one I'm going to create is more of what we would say is the R2 body shape. Albeit not quite deadly accurate, as you can imagine. And the third one I'm going to create is a sphere. So there you go. Right. So we've got three objects there. So what Emboss allows you to do is, if we go into sketch mode, is you can create a sketch. Now let's create some details. So might want to do that. You create a little bit of a detailed object like that, and what you've got then is you've got a feature under new feature now called Emboss, and it lets you select the profiles of those sketches, select a plane, and hey ho, there you go, you can actually drop it onto the plane. Now the drawback with Emboss is, which, well, from my perspective, is that it's very difficult to do perfect horizontal or pinstripes, because what it actually does, if you look, is it curves. You can see that line slightly curved, so it curves any straight lines to the angle, so which it should do. It matches perfectly. The other thing is when you extrude out, as you can see, it pulls it out or pushes it in, so it distorts it depending on the size of the angle, which is mathematically correct. But what it means, if you want to put perfect tubes that fit into things and the kind of some of the details that we've got, it becomes a bit more of a challenge. But for adding quick details, it is pretty good. And let me just show you now. So that's on what I would say is two angles, which is curved surface at an angle, or two areas of distortion. We just do one area of distortion, create Emboss on something like a cylinder, you get this effect. There we go. So a lot more, you definitely get a straight line at the top, and it goes in, right? So it's quite good for doing straight lines on a straight cylinder. But again, when you pull in, you do get that distortion. So if you're expecting it to make a hole where you can fit something specific in there, like a tube, it becomes a bit more of a challenge, but it is pretty good. And then the third thing I'll quickly show you is what happens when you try to apply it to a globe or a proper dome as we would see it. So if you click Emboss on there, what happens when you try to select that face is you cannot select face. Try flat faces, it works, and obviously on flat faces you don't get any distortion at all. So for doing complex greebles, it's another option as opposed to sketching it actually on the face. So there you go. And I mean, the big thing, the big drive has been around people wanting to add text to curved surfaces, which I know has always been something that people have really wanted to do. So I'll just put hello in there. Let's make that really small. Okay. Highlight that. Create an Emboss. So yeah, you can add text to a curved surface. I understand. He says, so that's interesting, because I thought the reason you've done it. There we go. There's your hello on a curved surface. Interestingly, it's kind of reversed itself, which I don't. There we go. There we go. So you can flip it that way, then flip it the other way. Anyway, you get the idea. But just have a little bit of play with it. But there you go. That's the emboss feature. It lets you add sketches and texts to different objects. I think what I've done there is I've probably selected the wrong side for embossing the text, but it gives you an idea on how emboss works. Watch out for more videos.